Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? Please have your tickets in hand before you board the plane. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Johan Castell and you're watching Wings. On the show today, we visit an Ayurvedic healing village in Kerala and learn about Ayurvedic food. We feature summer and winter solstice events from Scandinavia to South America. Also on the show is a temple in Kerala that uses new robotic elephants to prevent cruelty. And the start of the whale watching season in Brazil. Let's begin. We recently visited an Ayurvedic healing village in Kerala after discovering a new cookbook about Ayurvedic wellness. Take a look at the story. I recently got a new cookbook that won the Gourmand Food Award last year. This is the Ayurvedic Wellness Cookbook, which is aimed at the global reader, offering Ayurvedic recipes, ingredients and cooking insights. To learn more about Ayurvedic wellness and cooking, I decided to go to Kerala to see if I can immerse myself in this ancient wisdom and meet the author of the book. This is the Western Ghats, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its stunning landscapes and biodiversity. Nestled in the heart of the Western Ghats is the Kairali Ayurvedic Healing Village. Although this might look like a luxurious resort, it is an Ayurvedic treatment center that offers Ayurvedic therapies and food, along with yoga and meditation. They even have their own factory where Ayurvedic medicines are manufactured on a large scale. And after seeing the factory in person, I am curious to meet the cookbook's author, Mrs. Geeta Ramesh, to learn to cook a dish or two. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
What are you preparing over here?
I'm preparing red amaranth. And this is one of the recipes that we serve our guest over here who comes to our Kairali Ayurvedic Healing Village.
It's a lovely place. So this is an Ayurvedic meal or Ayurvedic food?
Yes, this is an Ayurvedic food. So in this we have taken coconut oil.
I see.
Coconut oil also is supposed to be one of the best oils.
So what are the ingredients that we need for this dish? We're going to saute red amaranth. And we need garlic, we need oil,
and salt and some crushed pepper. And along with it, to give it a good flavor, we have the grated fresh coconuts.
I see.
See, now every item in this is fresh. There's nothing that is stored and kept and refrigerated and then started using.
It seems like this one is quite easy to cook. It's quite few ingredients.
Absolutely. It's very easy. In no time you can, finish your cooking. So now let's put this red amaranthus into this.
That looks good.
A little bit of salt.
So a little bit of salt will go in.
And I'm using we call it Indupul, which is again very healthy, Himalayan salt here in English, And some crushed pepper. Normally I would have crushed it in that, but I've already crushed it and brought it.
I can crush a little bit if we should do that.
Yeah.
I should do some task, I think.
Yeah. Let's get it crushed.
All right.
Yeah, in our property also we have a lot of pepper and we use the same pepper. I'm sure this pepper what I'm putting in it is also from our property. Yeah.
Yeah, that smells good.
Yeah, I take a little bit.
We'll take it.
Thank you, Bo. Cooking Ayurvedic food is so simple that everybody should now start learning to cook on their own. There's nothing to learn in this. You just have to mix up everything, sort it.
It looks a lot like beetroot, when I'm seeing the color of it.
It resembles that. So the same carotene that is there in the beetroot is also there in this red amaranth. Let's keep this aside. And the next dish is called ragi puttu. That's finger millet.
Ragi putta.
Puttu.
Putta.
Yes. And in English, ragi is known as finger millet.
Okay. This is quite an interesting contraption. I've actually never seen one of these before. What are these called?
These are called puttunkutti.
Oh, this is especially for this dish.
Yes, for this dish. Puttunkutti we say in Malayalam. You can say in English puttu mold.
Puttu mold. Oh,
Yes.
we need a special machine for this dish.
The preparation goes with rich gourd and coconut mix. Can you just pass it on?
This one? Which one do you want to begin with?
With this.
This one?
So we make layers of this
Oh, I see.
puttu podi. So this I think I'll have to take because I'll have to put it into this. So this is rich gourd mixed with turmeric, salt, a little bit of pepper, and all mixed up together, coconut, and we make it layers. The first layer will be with this rich gourd and coconut. This is also fibrous product, so your digestive system becomes very smooth. You have no problem. You don't get constipated. So we put 3 spoons of this.
I see. So that becomes a layer of, say, 2 centimeters of each?
Yes, exactly. Or if you want to make some gravy for this, you can also make gravy. Yeah, so gravy can be made with chickpea. That's the most popular gravy that they have. But this millet can be had in various ways. So this is the best way of having it. And this is a millet that can be had by all age group, right from pediatric to geriatrics. Now we have to wait for this steam to generate through all from bottom till here, come out.
How long?
It'll take about 10 minutes. So that's the only time that it takes.
Yeah.
So during that time, you can do rest of your work.
Tomato, carrot,
Tomatoes, carrot, and starfruit.
starfruit.
Yeah, starfruit I put into it because that's also a very nutritious fruit and it grows a lot over here.
So are you going to let me be in charge of the juice? Because you've been in charge of all the cooking.
Yes, please, please. So let's start with tomato first. I think the carrot water content is a little less. So to just stir it properly and then put it into glasses.
Now, how do you get it out of there? That's what I'm wondering.
There it is out.
Is that what we need this for?
Yes, and we take that stick and then push it out.
Oh. That's got an interesting look to it. This is the first time I see this. Wow. Should we sit down and have a tasting?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Why not?
Wow, look at the color of this.
Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
Give me that.
Fresh. All right.
Let's go.
And this is called the ragi puttu.
Ragi putta.
So I give you.
So then it automatically almost becomes in portion size.
Absolutely.
That's brilliant.
See how it comes out.
Yeah. I have a feeling this is best had with your hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's best, and we believe that when you're eating, you got to eat with your hands, so you feel the texture of the food that you're eating. So let's start first with the puttu.
Yeah. Mm. Wow. That's interesting.
See the flavor?
Yeah. Oh, wow. I can feel the garlic right away.
Mm. It's fresh.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for giving me some insights into Ayurvedic cuisine. It's been fascinating. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. And hope we can spread it to more and more people and make them understand what Ayurveda is all about.
Have you ever heard of religious rituals performed with machines and robots? A temple in Kerala is changing traditions with modern solutions. Take a look.
Kerala in southern India is known for its grand temple festivals. It is embracing a progressive shift in its age-old traditions, adding a technological touch to its celebrations. Meet Baladashan, the mechanical lifelike elephant at the Purnamikavu temple. The robot can wiggle the ears and tail, stands 3 meters tall, and weighs 800 kilograms. It was donated by the Indian branch of PETA, the world's largest animal rights organization. The temple, a sanctuary for Sundari Devi, a war goddess, has always been a place of reverence and devotion. Traditionally, it hosted rituals involving real elephants. However, in a compassionate move, the temple has decided to refrain from owning or hiring live elephants. Recognizing this noble decision, PETA India generously gifted the motorized mammal, ensuring cruelty-free ceremonies.
As per the Heritage Task Force reports, in last 15 years, 526 people was killed by the elephants used in Puram and other religious purposes. So to rectify all this, we introduced this mechanical elephant, that is the third mechanical elephant in Kerala.
The state's law mandate at least 12 hours of rest for elephants after parading for 5 hours and 5 hours of rest after traveling. However, these rules are often disregarded by elephant owners. The elephants, forced to walk on tarred roads for hours, suffer in captivity due to harsh training and poor living conditions. These conditions can lead to aggressive behavior, resulting in damage to properties and injuries or even deaths of people. The temple's decision to use a mechanical elephant is a response to these issues, offering a more humane and, importantly, a safer alternative.
The solstice is the time twice a year when the sun reaches its maximum or minimum declination. In other words, the longest and shortest day of the year. This natural occurrence holds special significance for many countries and cultures around the world. Let's look at a few such events that have taken place recently.
Stonehenge is located about 140 kilometers from London in the United Kingdom. It is one of Britain's most popular tourist sites and draws in over 1 million visitors annually. This monument is believed to have been built around 5,000 years ago. But did you know it attracts crowds annually for both the winter and summer solstices? It is built in alignment with the midsummer sunrise and the midwinter sunset, and hundreds of revelers gathered at Stonehenge to celebrate the summer solstice this year. Stonehenge holds significant spiritual meaning and draws thousands of revelers, spiritualists and tourists for the summer solstice, the Northern Hemisphere's longest day of the year. Let's move to Sweden, where summer solstice celebrations are a major event that the entire country looks forward to with anticipation and excitement. As one of the main holidays in the country, there are many different activities for all age groups to participate in. From traditional music performances to folk dancing around a massive pole decorated with flowers, this is the quintessential Swedish summer experience, and everyone is on their best behavior. Even in Ukraine, despite wartime restrictions, Ukrainians marked midsummer with festivals where people jumped over bonfires. Frenetic folk dancing and flower decorations made participants forget about their daily troubles. Now let's move to the Southern Hemisphere, where winter solstice celebrations take place. Performers recreated the ancient Incan festival of the sun, or Inti Raymi, in the Peruvian city of Cusco to mark the winter solstice. The ritual occurs within the Sacsayhuaman Incan complex, where the sun is celebrated. The ceremony reaches its climax with the simulated sacrifice of a llama to the sun god Inti. The last Inti Raimi with the Inca emperor's presence was performed in 1535 before being banned in 1572 by Spanish Viceroy Francisco de Toledo. In Bolivia, indigenous people celebrate the Andean New Year, which marks the winter solstice. High up in the mountains at an altitude of 3,008 meters above sea level, thousands gathered to welcome the first rays of sunshine with open palms, signaling new energy. This traditional festival dates back to the pre-Hispanic people, who celebrated the return of the sun during the winter solstice.
Let's fly to Brazil's Niterói city now, where the whale watching season has begun. Tourists can enjoy gigantic humpback whales in their natural habitat in Brazil's waters.
A special kind of tour grips tourist attention on the coast off of Rio de Janeiro. Exciting boating expeditions to spot humpback whales have been launched for the first time in Niterói city, and the experience is genuinely enthralling. Packed in small boats, tourists delight as the whales emerge from the sea, performing a swirl and sink into the waters again. The movement appears like a dance routine, enchanting the spectators.
It's like watching a great dance show. The fluidity and lightness they have in each movement are stunning. The spectacle is a beautiful privilege.
Humpback whales found across all oceans and seas and can travel up to 25,000 kilometers yearly in migrations. Thousands of them skirt the extensive Brazilian coast between May and November on their journey from Antarctica. These whales are now heading to the warm waters of northeastern Brazil, putting up a joyful spectacle.
It's sensational. It's very beautiful to see the whales jumping, making their wonderful sounds. This is what we can't see in videos. Only when we come here we can get this feeling.
But where did this idea come from? The NGO Amigos da Hubarte organizes these whaling expeditions in association with the city mayor's office. Their aim is not just to entertain tourists, but also to spread awareness about some pressing environmental issues.
These whales were hunted a lot. We have to remember that they almost became extinct at the end of the 80s. For example, we counted less than 800 individuals. Today, with the ban on hunting in several countries across the world, including Brazil, and the conservation efforts of NGOs, we have the figure of 30,000 whales. And so they are reoccupying former areas where they disappeared precisely because of hunting.
These exciting whale-watching tours hope to educate tourists on protecting marine wildlife while enjoying their company.
A unique club for dogs to socialize. Sounds exciting, right? In our next story, we take you to Los Angeles, where a new kind of exclusive dog park is a dream come true for pet parents.
There are plenty of places in the world for humans to socialize. But can there be a spot for dogs of all shapes to unwind and make pals? This is Dog People, a private members dog park for canines in the Santa Monica city of Los Angeles. Here at the park, furry canines and their owners can mingle in a clean space. With enough running room available, the dogs can make new friends. This is because of the referees or minders who are present at all times and step in when any dog gets too excited. Dog People was founded 2 years ago by two friends, Alex Esguerra and Liam Underwood. Their motivation? They became frustrated with the need for more clean, safe dog parks in Los Angeles. So, their answer was an exclusive membership club that provides hospitality to the finest degree. The dogs are definitely having fun, but so are their owners, who get access to lounge and work areas, a bar, and social events. However, the biggest perk for them is their pet's safety.
Well, she likes all the dogs around. She likes to play all the time, and I care that it is safe here. So for me, it's very important. And they check all the dogs. They check their temperament and like character, how aggressive they are or not. So like mostly like we have friendly dogs, very playful and very nice. So it's important for me.
So, how do you sign up for this exclusive experience? In addition to a membership fee of $120 per month, the dogs must undergo a temperament test.
Good boy.
How they play around people and with other dogs of different breeds are key factors for ensuring that their behavior is suitable. The park is an enjoyable and safe space for these four-legged furballs, who, along with their owners, get to make some new friends.
That's a wrap for this week's episode of Wings. We'll return next weekend with a new episode. Until then, it's me, Johan Castell, signing off. Goodbye.